What's going on, guys? Hopefully I'm live. I might be, I might not. You know, like the app likes to crash as soon as I go live. Looks like I'm 10 seconds in and we are back. Ooh. So let's just jump in right to it. Let's just jump right into it. So today I got a package for a lens, and the lens is a hold on, let me put my phone down. Why am I holding my phone? Hold on a second. Oh, this is a really mean dog right here. This dog is super mean. As you can see, that dog's hella mean. He tried to ankle bite me one day. Like, that dog almost lost his life. I'll kick a dog, don't get it twisted. I will kick a dog if I have to. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs, but if one's trying to get my ankles, they're gonna have to bite off more than they can chew. Anyway, so I got this lens. Hold on, guys, bear with me. Bear with me. Boom. All right, now I got on the magnet. So this lens right here, it's a Canon zoom lens. It's a EFS mount, 55 through 250. So the biggest reach I have ever had was an 18 through 135, and now this is 55 to 250. Can you see that? So I'm excited about using this lens because now I can dig in a little deeper. Oh my God, it's hot. Let me get the AC going. But there's a little catch to all this. The lens is great. Can't wait to use it. But it came with, and this is for 40 bucks, by the way. This is for like $45 on eBay. I told you guys, eBay is the best place to scour for camera gear. I just don't understand it. So this came with that $45 package. And you're like, whoa, you got a camera in there. Yes, I did. I'm actually gonna take a detour today too, guys, and this is part of the story. This is a Canon Rebel G. And you're probably like, hey, Willz, you need another camera like you need a hole in the head, right? Right. Actually, never. You can never have enough cameras. If you got one camera, you don't have a camera. You got two cameras, you got one camera. You know the rule. So this camera actually is a film camera. It was made in the 90s, like maybe 96, 97. I looked it up and it said it was about, oh man, I don't ever go this way to go home. But to make a long story short, it comes with these really weird batteries, like these lithium photo batteries that are like $6 for two of the batteries, which isn't, you know, the end of the world. But it doesn't take a battery pack that I've found yet. And it shoots 35 millimeter film. And growing up, I've always shot Polaroids, but I've never shot 35 millimeter film. I mean, I didn't even know what 35 millimeter film was back then, but I do know the cinema standard for movies is 35 millimeters. So I need to go get some 35 millimeter film, and that's what we're gonna go do right now. And on the way, there's this Walgreens I can stop by, which is on the way home. I was gonna take you guys on a different route home. Well, this is technically a different route, but I need to get some film for this thing, I guess. Oh. So hopefully the stream is gonna, thanks for the thumbs up, whoever jumped in. But I gotta go get some 35 millimeter film for this thing. And it also came with, let me look at this one more time, a 35 through 50, a 35 through 50 lens. And this is an EF mount, not an EFS mount. And I'm still learning all this stuff. So my EFS lenses are not backwards compatible with this camera, like my Casey lens and all that. But these lenses, the EF lenses, are backwards compatible with my Rebel cameras, the one I have in the back. So look at this thing, guys. You pop it open, and I guess you put the film in here and then pull something over and close it. And I think you have maybe 35 shots to do this, so you really can't be screwing up your shots. So let's go in the store and get something for this. I'm gonna wear it around my neck like a real photographer just because, but let's see if I can get some film for this thing. I appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate the thumbs up, whoever just stopped in, what up? All right. So, hold on. I got the camera around my neck. You know what, guys? This is random. I'm gonna say this, but you only live life once. That doesn't have anything to do with anything, but I just wanted to point that out. And let me get an earbud in. Let me get an AirPod. I did find my AirPods too. And my Bluetooth might not be on, by the way. Let me look without jacking up my chat. Bluetooth is not on. So hopefully this will connect. So I got a lot of gear in here. And this is the Gecko pod I was trying to show you guys yesterday, but I was moving around too much. This clips for phones. You can actually use this to vlog with. And all these are bendy, okay? I can bend them. Let's stop wasting time. I want to go home, and I'm just craving pizza for some reason. I really want Domino's pizza. And I called Comac, and he was like at Domino's, and he says he's sick of eating Domino's pizza. He's eating like the wings. You know what? Let's go. Let me stop playing around. All right, come on. Let's lock this door. Let's lock this door. Yeah, I'm having this pizza craving, and I don't know why. Make sure I have the right keys. All right, guys, let's go. Oh, my wallet. Ooh, that is a bad move. All right. So let's go into the store. Remember, guys, you only live life once. So this is my pocket. Lens cap. Hello. All right, let's see if I can find some film. I'm like getting strange looks. I'm not even like vlogging in public. Oh, here we go. I think. I'm such a newbie at this. Those look like actual cameras in there. See, I don't know. Hold on. You're not supposed to be looking at me. Boom. I don't even know what this is. Is there a camera in here? Oh, this is for 35 millimeter ISO 400. I'm not sure what the ISO means. So that's $18. Let's look for something like HP. Oh, this is like printer stuff. I don't think they got me here. I don't know if I could take this stuff back either if I don't need it. Instant, what is this? 35. I think this is my only choice. Ultramax or gold? What, 200 or 400 ISO? 3 times 35 millimeter. You know, I really don't know. So what I'm gonna do is probably just buy the most expensive one. There's only one left too, so this probably is it. I wonder if I can open it. I'm just gonna take the one with the highest ISO. going on, Nailman? You see what I'm doing in here? Nailman, I got some good news for you, by the way. I can tell you now or tell you later. Let me get out of here. So this is all the film that they have, though, huh? And I'll probably have to come back here to get, like, the film done, but... Let me get out of here.
No, we have senior days, first Tuesday of every month.
First Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
And I was going on a trip. The weather.
I hope this works.
I cashed a check at the credit union. I think that's real. That's what I got from them.
It's real. Go ahead and enter in your rewards number real quick. That way, in case there's any sell.
Do what?
You have a rewards number?
Looks like you're trying to break 100 over there. Did you ever make a coffee can camera? What? Are you playing with me, dude? I see you.
You didn't want to get a third item for free?
Do I get a third item for free?
All cosmetics advice you get one free.
Oh, well, of course I do.
Okay, you want me to say this?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay. So is it just that? What is? No, it's any cosmetics. Oh, okay. All right. Yes.
Oh, just this.
Okay. Do you have a rewards card?
I don't.
Okay, 18 or 2056.
Okay. So it'd have been $18 with the card.
No.
Oh.
Third time.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know how much it would be.
Plug it up. Let's see what we get
So
here.
you take your photographer?
Something like that. I'm trying to figure out how to shoot manual film.
Really?
Yeah.
I love photography, but I don't know how to do it.
Me neither. So I'm trying to learn. This is all the options that are left, so I hope I'm buying the right thing. It's 35 millimeter. So we'll see. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
There, honey.
Thank you.
Have a great
Take
day.
care. Wait a minute. Guess so. The lady was so nice. All right. You know, redheaded ladies are pretty nice in Colorado. I'm getting good with this phone thing too. Like, super sneak tuck. And I'm walking in with this on me. What's my thumb all in the way? What's the deal here? All right. So hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yes, I don't have automatic thingy on this car, and I love it. I don't want to have an automatic thing. I don't want no alarms or none of that shit on this car. This car is all manual. I will have to keep it that way. All right, so let's try something real quick. Ooh. I guess this is one of these things I can't take back. This was $20. I'm gonna have to find this cheaper if I'm gonna use this. And one thing I've noticed, whoa, I don't know what I'm doing. This is old. I might actually have to hit my mom up for this. Mama. Mom, can you join the live stream, please? All right. So, let's pop this bad boy open. It's popped open. It's not opening no more. It's getting hot in here. I should be doing this at home. All right. So I'm assuming you pop this open. Oh, please don't make me waste 20 bucks doing this. 35 millimeter color print film, 400 ISO. So I'm assuming the higher the ISO, the higher the brightness I can get. So, ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess this goes in here like this. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, boom. I guess you're not supposed to touch all this stuff too. I heard a good snap. So I seen a video on YouTube, exposure, yeah, and then I guess you take this. I don't know if I'm supposed to touch this piece, but oh crap, there we go. Where does it get tucked at? This feels like a fail. I gotta roll the window down too. I'm like dying. I'm melting, I'm melting. Alright, just get some AC going on. Sheesh. Alright. See, I don't know if that's tucked right. Does anybody know how to shoot with this? Let me see. I'm just gonna close it. Ooh, it's making noises. There's numbers counting on this thing. You see that? I got 24 shots. That's it. You gotta make these count, huh? All right. Let's do. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Let's take a picture of Walgreens.
Right now, fuck that. I got the world in my hand right now. Watching me from where sunny getting tan.
Whoa. I'm gonna go for it and see what happens. All right, that actually didn't do crap. So put it on manual exposure. Oh, it took a picture. It shows 23 left. It wasn't overexposed. I don't know. Let's take a picture of this phone. Ooh. This is actually not the easiest. Am I focusing right? Here's this thing, guys. Autofocus. Autofocus will save you. Which doesn't look as clean as it should be. There we go. Maybe. Step back. This doesn't look clear. All right. That's enough of that. I'm gonna cut it off. I think it's gonna work. Take this thing off my neck. It shows the numbers here. I don't even know how if this thing's off or not, because it has the numbers right here. And let me show you the batteries. These are the batteries. Energizer, lithium, photo. $6 for 2 of these things. But whatever. All right, let's get rolling. Happy Thursday, guys. I'm a little bit more energized today, not as tired. I'm still tired, but not as tired. And I've already started working on the Comic-Con video. I got through the intro, and it's coming along all right. It's coming along all right. Oh, come on, man. Now everybody want to come out the woodworks, but you know, I'm working on it, and it'll be where it needs to be. You know what, guys? I want to try another angle too, so bear with me for a second. I want to try another angle. Let me try something here. Let me try something here, guys. Bear with me. Just bear with me. It's all right. Okay, that didn't work at all. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Gotta go landscape up there. Anyway, Comac and Willz episode 24 is coming. You should say something smart. That's all you know. Oh, I better go. I better go instead of playing on this phone. All right. And I want some pizza. Oh, you're saying all kinds of stuff. Hold on. Hold on. You're talking about that good news? Hold on, I'm coming to a stoplight. Coming to a stoplight. So I got a new laptop, and I ordered some RAM for it. It only had 4 gigs of RAM. I got a new laptop. It's a 15-incher. And I got it for like literally next to nothing. Like here's nothing, and here's what I paid. So literally next to nothing. Like, and it has 4 gigs of RAM on it, and I put Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro 2018 on it. So now I got the latest Adobe on the new laptop, and I'm gonna try to use Adobe Premiere a little bit more than what I had been. I kind of stopped using it, so I'm gonna see how it works with 4 gigs of RAM. I have 8 gigs of RAM on the way, so we're gonna see. And this computer's like an i5, I believe, so we're gonna see how this turns out. All right, let me see if I can look at the chat. Let me scrunch down, look at the chat. Probably over here cracking jokes anyway. No, real talk, I was in the middle of school. We made cameras out of coffee cans. For real, that's actually kind of cool. Don't ruin the film, but put my little greasy thumb on that part? I hope not. And when you say exposure, you're not talking about manual exposure. Hold on. You're talking about, the old man's acting like he did this. Yeah, those are the days when you did say cheese. Like, say cheese. And 24 shots, man, is that how it was done back then? 24 shots on this thing? And this is like crazy light. The nice thing about it, again, it came with this lens, this big old telephoto lens. And this is the reason why I bought the package anyway. Because you can get this camera right now for about 20 bucks. He said, yep, 24. You sound like you were the OG photographer. That's cool, though. I didn't know you was already doing this before digital came out. I'm gonna start calling you Mikey Digital. I mean, non-Mikey. You was in the analog days. These are analog cameras essentially. You got to pay for you got to pay to shoot with this thing. You got to pay for batteries. You got to pay for the film. And you saw that film was 20 bucks. I'm sure I can get it on eBay or Amazon or eBay, like probably for half. But that was 20 bucks for the best one. What is this, Kodak Ultramax? But I tried to call you on IG now, man, because like I just said, I got Photoshop working. This thing even came with a Tiffin 58mm UV haze protector. Look at this. This protects it from all the blue glare. These things are pretty pricey. Tiffin is the best filters you can buy. Like, oh crap. All right, I got some problems. Got some problems, guys. Some problems here. Pay attention to the road for a second. Shout out to James Cox. It was James Cox's birthday like 2 days ago. I don't know how he is, but shout out to that guy. Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? So, back to what I'm trying to say, is this big old long lens will work on this little camera. So I can probably get some decent shots with this camera. And I guess to be a photographer, you gotta know how to shoot film, you know? And there's just something about developing pictures. And my mom she was super jet. I'm gonna have to link up my mom with all this stuff because, you know, back in her time, that's all you did was shoot film. And I remember the Polaroid cameras where you just pressed a button and it shot something out for you. And people would be like doing the wavy thing with the Polaroids, that Polaroid shaking like a Polaroid. People were doing that, and you know, I was just really never into it. I was always jacking up the pictures. But my mom has like all these photo books when I was small. I'm gonna have to dig some of those up. There's some baby pictures of me. But you know, so this is cheap. And I think if I had this, I would have loved to have this when I went to Pikes Peak hike. Because again, there's something about actually having the photo in your hand. Buying this camera, now I want to have a photo book with actual photos in it. Because you don't got to be digital with everything. Like, what if computers break? What if computers don't work no more? And we can't look at all our photos off SD cards. We're going to be stuck. But I still need someone to develop this. I guess that's where like a black room or a green or whatever they call that, the dark room comes in handy. to develop this stuff. But, you know, I'll figure it all out. The best thing, again, is this lens. This lens is like freaking $160 used or refurbished. And I got it for $45 plus $10 shipping and handling. So about 55 bucks for this and everything you see right here. The strap, the two filters on the lenses, all that crap. 55 bucks, you can't beat that. And I had to buy this. So now we're looking at what, another 20 on top of that. And I've already busted out 2 shots. So I was gonna do it right now. But I'll probably go to like Garden of the Gods. And now I remember why I always had these laying around the house. Like these were usually black back in my day. I probably use this for something else. You know what I mean? But I'll probably go to Garden of the Gods or somewhere nice. Because with these cameras, obviously you can't make no mistakes. You actually have to plan your shots. Like I'm sitting wrong in this chair. You actually gotta plan out your shots. You can't waste your shots. I gotta shoot my shot. There we go. Let me look at the Chiznat. You see my photo album. I did. It was gangster. Like that. There's something about having in your hands, like photos in your hand. You could just flip through. Like to me, I'd rather do that than look on a computer and click and look through pictures. Yeah, that's good. They look better, but there's something about being able to just swipe through pages and pages and pages of photos. Like I should have photos in my hand from when we went to Pikes Peak. So I might start. It's so light. Like this thing is so light. I might take it with me when we do Comac and Willz from now on. So, and the good news I had for you is I'm about to, come on, man. Let me show y'all what I'm crying about. Hold on. Let me show y'all. So I hate being around trucks like this, by the way. Look at this. I'm gonna get around them and see what happens. Please don't be a car over here. Traffic's a little backed up today, guys. Thanks for joining the show. Thanks for leaving thumbs up. This is Willz Live. If you don't know and you're new here, you're just lurking, I have 2 other channels, Willz World Media, Colo Culture. Please check those out. Also, I work with a guy named Comac Strickland. Check his channel out. Nailman Nailman's channel. Check him out. Check out Michael Fire, Celestial Way, Scotty the Vlogger, and everybody else that messes with me on a daily basis. So shout out to you guys. Everybody go sub to those channels because they're all great channels. Anyway, back from a commercial break. Nailman, the good news for you is that computer I was building, I can already preload it with Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro. And we'll talk about the details behind that offline. But the computer's gonna come preloaded with the software, so you ain't gotta worry about having to do that. And now I figured out, we'll chat about the rest of that offline. Let's just say that. But I'm getting home. I think I'm just gonna go home and order a pizza. I don't care how much it costs. I just want to eat pizza and freaking keep working on the video. You know, I gotta finish up this video, and then I have a video that me and my daughter made, my smallest daughter. I don't think I'm gonna post that, but I told her I'd finish it, so I gotta finish that for her. And I have a video of VIP episode 4. It's done. It's not done and edited. It's in post-production right now. Ah, yeah, see how professional that sounds? It's in post-production, guys. So that's the phase that it's in. I've also switched backpacks. So now my Windows computer is in that backpack down there. And I keep my MacBook computer now. I gotta get this out anyway. Oh! There's my MacBook in this steel-proof backpack. Like you can't, there's no pockets on the outside of this backpack. And it has a little charger port there for a USB. And then you have to unlock it from this side. There's no way you can get in this. So basically nobody could pickpocket me and take my MacBook. But now I gotta keep my MacBook in this bag. Because this is gonna be my main computer now for work. I was using my Mac, but you know, this big old truck. Cisco. It's been a 30-minute stream. Nice. I think my watch hours aren't too bad on this channel. Not that I really care though. I'm not really trying to monetize. Like if I monetize off this channel, it will be the funniest thing in the world. But you gotta have what, 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. I'm not even close to 1,000 subs on this thing, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shut this down because I'm pretty much home, and I gotta get to it. You know, I gotta keep doing what motivates me. You know, and what was that? I got a big mess over here in my car. I gotta clean it all up. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this live stream down a little early before I get home, but I'm pretty much home anyway. So thanks for stopping in and tuning in and going on this little journey with me to Walgreens to get some film. I don't know how long I'll shoot these manual shots because man, $20 for 24 shots, that's a bit much. But the YouTube video that I watched, I think he's jumping. The YouTube video that I watched, the guy had I swore he had like 40 shots. It was like 40 shots, and I still don't know how to cut this camera off either. It's kind of weird. And the batteries too. How long do the batteries last? That's another thing. So that's something I have to figure all out. The clouds look dope today too, so I might have to. And I missed Time Lapse Tuesday. So on Instagram, I usually do Time Lapse Tuesday. Go ahead and check out my Instagram and check out the Time Lapse Tuesdays. Also follow me on Twitter. I'm active on Twitter, but it's really just to share other people's stuff out. And sometimes I say a little goofy stuff. And check out Comac Strickland's Instagram as well. He's posting his sketches now. I didn't even know Comac could draw. He could actually draw pretty good. He drew me in one of his pictures. I look like Guile. But whatever, it is what it is. Comac's also a big fan of the show Ballers. Like, that's really weird. Like when the season ended, he was like all sad. I'm like, you're watching Ballers? He's like, I love it. I love it. I'm like, all right. So I'm gonna have to revisit Ballers. I watched like 3 episodes of Ballers, loved it, but I think something else came on. I got distracted, and that was that. So now I'm home. See, you. What are you saying? See, now I'm gonna pull up and say something. Hold on, let me get in my driveway. Man, it's been a nice day today too. Ooh, sweet. That's scrape life. Ballers, that's my show. Are you actively watching it? I ain't watching it right now, but Comac loves it. I didn't think that's kind of... Well, Comac likes all funny stuff. What? There's a J-Rock and J. Cole video. Shout out to J-Rock. He's been under a rock. I used to use dispensable cameras all day long. Did you? Really? Like back in the day, or in the late 2000s, like 2010 and up, or 2000 to 2010? I don't remember that. I mean, again, it's probably personal. Let me see. I hate this chat. Looking like 3-minute movie we shot at my old crib, smiling at the camera and all that. I'm gonna have to go check out Ballers. Oh, here we go. Now he jumps in as soon as I'm done. To catch you up real quick, Bowie. I got a new little setup back in the day. Okay. This setup right here was about $55 in the 90s. That's what I was thinking. I didn't see you really shooting with those in like these days. The setup, this is a Canon Rebel G, and it's not a digital camera, it's an SLR. So there's no digital, there's no memory cards you stick in here. The batteries are a little wonky looking. The batteries go in here. They're weird looking batteries. I guess I just killed the camera. These Energizer lithium photos, and they're plus 123 is what I kept seeing. Man, this camera will not focus on crap, but it's okay. It's not supposed to. I think I put that in upside down, darn it. Let's see. Yeah, I put that in upside down. Anyway, I got this for really cheap. It's all manual. I bought it for this lens right here. This is a, it's a 55 through 250, so I'll be able to reach up and get some squirrels with this bad boy. But I really just bought it for this lens only. This was a bonus. This is a 35 millimeter through 80. And this camera is about the lightest camera I've ever, my G7X is like heavier than this thing with the lens on it. And this lens will obviously fit on it. And there we go, 22 shots. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna have to stop putting things so close. This thing has 22 shots left. So I had to buy some of this, which was 20 bucks. And probably because I went to Walgreens, it was so expensive. You shouldn't go to Walgreens for anything but medicine and prescriptions. The J-Rock video is epic. I want you to shoot a movie at me like that. Like the J-Rock video? I'll check it out. Or us, you know? I'm trying to get more into that. And we'll talk about that computer more offline. Hit me up on the IG. Call me on IG. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. I don't like how it just keeps showing. Let me see, I'm gonna go through this till I don't see any numbers. No matter what setting I turn it on, it shows the shots. So I'm just gonna put it back on whatever that is. I don't know the modes, I don't understand these buttons. I'm kind of feeling like a noob right now. There's a flash mechanism in here. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but you know. And this thing came out in like 96. And in 96, I just started high school, so definitely wasn't thinking about taking pictures. But anyway, guys, let me get out of here. I gotta go in the house. I'm like craving a pizza really bad. I'm a little mad about having to pay 20 bucks for this, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta think about it. I pay like 20, 30 bucks for an SD card, but you don't have to keep buying those. Sort of you do, but whatever. So I'm out of here. Get you guys a Gecko Pod. These things are amazing. They're amazing. You could use this to vlog. I could attach this to this thing and use it as a stand, a selfie stick. There's no way to vlog with this, but anyway. I'm out of here. I'm rambling at this point. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I need to go finish this Comac and Willz video. So peace, love, and life. See, you always do this. I'm gonna have to binge Ballers too because I'm only on like 2 or 3 episodes, and it was a great show, and they're quick. They're like 33 minutes, like 22 minutes, something like that. So I'm gonna have to check them out, and they're shot really well. So we're gonna see. But yeah, I gotta get out of this. Here's my other guy. Ooh, that was not smart. I threw my backpack on top of this. See ya. That wasn't good. My main shooter, well, my second main shooter, I know I'm spoiled. This new lens I got will fit on this bad boy, and I can start reaching out to some wildlife. So, shout out to eBay once again for the cheap camera gear. This is your boy Willz.